42, we're just reviewing some of the stuff with graphs. It says the graph shows the percent Y a battery on Braden's iPad after he gets to school after any number of minutes X. Part A says, what does the y-intercept mean in this context? Circle in this context. So we are working on that again to hopefully you guys will do better the next time you see this around. So what is the y-intercept anyway? 3. So we went down the y-axis and we found out the y-intercept is 3. So what does it mean in this context about Braden's iPad? Yes.
Whenever you got to school,
Yes. Yes. At the start, when he got to school, his iPad was at 3%. The part that I'm looking for, not the at the start, this is the part that I'm looking for. This is the part that I'm looking for. That is the part that I am looking for. Is the relationship proportional?
No,
Why not?
because it doesn't go to 0.
Good, you can just put no. What does the slope, rate of change, mean in this context? So we need to find out what the slope is, so we're gonna do y sub 1 over my y sub 2. Y, the y's over the x's, so I'm gonna go, this point is located at 0, 3. This is another good point, it's located at 2, comma, 8. So I'm gonna do 2, comma 8 and 0, comma 3. These are my x's and these are my y's. So we're gonna do y sub 1 minus y sub 2 over x sub 1 minus x sub 2. Y sub 1 means I'm gonna go to what column? The y, and go to which number? First one. So I'm gonna do 8 minus y sub 2 means I'm gonna go to what column? Y, and I'm gonna go to what number? Second one. Now, those are my y's, correct? What label is on the y-axis, minutes or percent? So I'm gonna write percent. And I'm gonna just use the percent sign so I don't have to write so much. X sub 1 means I'm gonna go to what column? X, and I'm gonna use which number? The first one. Minus x sub 2 means I'm gonna go to what column? The x, and then what number am I gonna use? The second one. These are my x's. What label is on the x-axis? Time, and the time is measured in, so I'm gonna put minutes. 8 minus 3 is 5%. 2 minus 0 is 2 minutes. Since they're asking us for the rate of change instead of the slope, if it was slope, I'd just say leave this as a fraction. But since it's wanting rate of change, take 5 divided by 2. 2.5. And if it was just asking you for your slope, you could leave it as 5/2, or you could convert it to 2.5. But since we need to know what it means in this context, make sure you circle that. We want to know it's 2.5% per minute. Make sure you circle in this context. Because if you don't know what the slope, that rate of change is doing for us, it's not going to help you at all. Well, not much. Part D, it says write an equation to represent the percent iPad battery, is it increasing or decreasing? Increasing, so I'm gonna put positive 2.5% every, how often is it increasing 2.5?
2 minutes.
Every minute. So what label or what variable am I gonna use for minutes? And where did it start at? Positive or negative? So I'm gonna put +3. Says use the equation to determine how long it will take for Braden's battery to reach 100%. So use the equation. That means copy their equation down. To reach 100%. Which variable stands for percent? The X or the Y? The Y. So I'm going to erase the Y and put 100 in there for it. Find your equal sign and got it. Do you see why it's important that you know which variable stands for what? Because otherwise you won't be able to do problems like this. Real life situation stuff. So put your finger on the variable. Is it isolated? No. So we need to use those solve equation skills. Do I need to get rid of the 3 or combine it? Get rid of. How am I going to get rid of it? The opposite. Don't say minus because sometimes we have to use positive. So we always do the opposite. Match it up with this partner on the left side. And now I'm going to combine my like terms. Combine my like terms. Notice we have a one-step equation, correct? So how am I going to rip that 2.5 away from the x? Am I going to multiply or divide? Divide by 2. Divide everything by 2.5. And 97 divided by 2.5 is 38.8. So it's going to take 38.8 minutes. 38.8 minutes to charge the iPad to 100%. A short way you could write that sentence is saying 38.8 minutes, 100% iPad as an ordered pair. I want both while you're learning. Go ahead, you.